We begin today with the strange case of Zion Williamson. He appears to have no contact with the New Orleans Pelicans. Over the weekend, C.J. McCollum, who was just traded to New Orleans, had to go public saying he hadn't spoken to Zion to get Zion to call him. And yesterday, New Orleans sent out season ticket renewals that said, and I'm quoting here, led by new coach Willie Green and players Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, and C.J. McCollum, the Pelicans are building something special, unquote. No mention of Zion. Wilbon, big deal, little deal, no deal.
Big deal, Tony, particularly if you are in Louisiana and you are one of the people that has basketball interests, maybe even higher than football, which would be rare. But it suggests that he's not in the plans, immediate plans for the next season, or that they would get rid of him. And I don't know that they would do that, Tony. But wow, if Zion, who was thought at the time to be the most important and splashiest draft pick the NBA's had since LeBron, and when he played, he's been great. But of course, he hadn't played very much. He's missed all these games with these injuries. We don't know if he will play. And by the way, you don't get in touch with C.J. McCollum when he first gets traded there. You ought to be racing to pick up your phone to call him. C.J. McCollum is exactly the kind of player and leader and galvanizing force in a community that franchise and Zion should want to have. And it takes him 10 days or more. None of that's good, Tone. None of it.
So let me go back to the question, big deal, little deal, or no deal. And you said big deal. I want to go higher than big deal. Okay. I want more rungs on the ladder. I want it to go to colossal deal. Because Zion Williams apparently has no interest whatsoever in the team that drafted him and the team that pays him. And I don't know that this is like Ben Simmons, but it is beginning to get a feel like Ben Simmons. And let's go to a timeline, Mike. Let's go to a timeline here. On Media Day in September, Zion said he'd be ready for the season opener, which obviously he was not. In December, he had an injection to promote healing in his foot. In January, the team announced Zion would continue his rehab away from the team. And he flew to Portland and Nike, away from the team. And then on February 10th, which is a couple of weeks ago, the GM, David Griffin, said he, quote, didn't have enough information, unquote, to know when Zion would play again. So he has disappeared from view. He's like D.B. Cooper, if anybody remembers him, and Deuces Wild. He's a ghost, Mike. He's a ghost, and it sounds like they're making plans to go on without him. This is sort of a huge deal.
Tone, it is. I mean, he has got to be, or at least he started the fall as the greatest asset that franchise has, right? And
face of the franchise, yes.
Other players can't reach him, and he doesn't seem to be engaged. This is just, man, not good. Not good on any level.
This makes Kyler Murray scrubbing the Cardinals look like nothing. Like nothing.
You're right. Woo.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.